Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be telling you about my spiritual encounters that I've had. And believe me when I say I am not lying about any of them. This isn't something I take lightly. This is something I seriously believe in. I do believe in spirits. If you don't, you might want to click out of this video because this will be completely pointless to you and completely stupid to you. So, dating back to maybe about 2 years ago, maybe 1.5 years ago, I had what I believe was one of my first spiritual encounters. When I say spirit, I don't know if it's a spirit, I don't know what it is, but it's what I believe it to be, because I don't think it's some sort of like Annabelle kind of thing. Like, I don't think it's anything like that, because there hasn't been anything negative happening to me. It's not necessarily positive, but it hasn't been anything like where it's trying to hurt me or, you know, I'm getting possessed or anything like that. It's nothing like that. But like I said, about 2 years ago, my mom and I were in a different city visiting my grandparents, and my sister was at home alone. And she actually texted my mom, asked her if I was home, and my mom replied no, and asked her why. And she said she heard footsteps in my bedroom, and she thought I was home, but she had assumed that I had went with my mom, which she was right. I did go with my mom, and I was right by my mom when my sister was texting her. So there was no possible way that I was in my room making noise, you know? So my mom basically just told her to bring in our dog and make sure that the alarm was on, and she would check the cameras because that's the best she could do at that particular moment. Later that evening, we got home, and my brother, my sister, and my mom were all upstairs. My dad was still at work, and I decided to stay downstairs on the ottoman, right where the living room connected to the kitchen is. And I was laying belly down first, and I was on my phone, and I heard something fall in the kitchen behind the counter. So I get up, I look, and I thought maybe my siblings were around the other side of the counter kind of trying to prank me. So I call out for them, and I hear them all upstairs, and I was like, okay, that was weird. So I'm just like, okay, whatever, I must be hearing things. So I go back, and I lay back on the ottoman, and I go back on my phone, and I hear a little bit closer to me, which was the dining kind of eating table. I heard footsteps go like kind of like that, okay? But the footsteps, what I assumed to be footsteps, went like that, and it was right in front of me. Like, I heard it right in front of me, and everybody, like I said, was upstairs, and I didn't hear it on the upper level, so it's not like it was somebody upstairs. So immediately I got really scared because I was like, oh my god, like, I think there's someone in the house. Like, my sister heard somebody earlier. So I ran upstairs, and I told my mom, and she immediately went downstairs, started checking every room, made her way upstairs, checked every room, and the last room we went into was my room. We go into my room, everything seems fine. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Everything's in its place. We go to my closet, okay? Keep in mind I have a little walk-in closet, not huge, but enough to walk in. We walk in, and a good amount of my hangers are up. 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 I didn't leave them like that. We called my sister into the room because I'm not gonna lie, I started tearing up a little bit because I was a little scared. Call my sister in the room, say, hey, tell us the truth. Are you messing with us? Did you do this to my hangers? Because we want to see if anybody was in the house. No, I didn't do it. She swears, whatever, she says she didn't do it, so we believe her. But that was our first encounter, my first encounter, in my room, which was great. Anyways, so fast forward maybe within that month of that little situation that happened, I was in my bed getting ready to go to sleep and just enjoy my night. And keep in mind, I'm a person that always falls asleep with socks, and always, even if it's hot, I am under the covers. Because why? Because my dad used to try to scare me in every possible way when I was younger. So I'm a bit of a scaredy cat, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to being in the dark. So basically, that's what I always do. But that particular night, I kind of had the covers positioned in a way where a part of my leg was out and it was near the edge of the bed. And I just so happened to feel something brush my leg. So that was creepy. I would say maybe a couple days later, I was downstairs in the kitchen washing my hands, and I felt this sort of sensation like that touch me. and it felt very dainty, very soft, but it felt like a hand that had grasped me, and I kid you not, it felt like my mother's hand, and I kind of got a little bit panicked. And I think my mom was home. I don't know if she was home. I don't recall, but I don't know, part of me thought that maybe she died and passed on. We didn't know about it. Maybe she got in a car accident and she was saying her final goodbye to me. Like, I don't know, that's literally the thought that went in my head. But then obviously my mom was alive, so it had to be something else. And now that I'm remembering, because I just said this story and the way I said it just popped this memory into my head. I was probably about 14 years old, and I was cleaning the kitchen, and my mom has appliances. Obviously everybody has appliances, and she likes them to be kind of Windexed down every single night. And at one of those, when our house used to be kind of laid out a little bit different, my dad used to have his own little personal couch that he used to sit at, and it was his couch. Like, that's where he would sit every single time he would get home from work, you know. That was his spot, like everybody knew it. And I was cleaning and I could see the reflection from the fridge, my dad sitting down on the couch, and I turned around and I was like, Dad, you're home. My dad wasn't sitting down, which was so weird, and I got the immediate, like, my heart just dropped. And I told myself my dad is dead, like literally, like, because it was already later in the night. That's when my dad used to get home pretty late because he was working a lot. I thought maybe like he had passed away while he was driving or something like that. I don't know why that's always like the immediate like kind of thought in my head. But kid you not, I saw my dad sitting on his little couch. But when I turned around, he wasn't there, and nor was he home. Let me tell you guys something else. So I don't remember what period of time this was, how old I was, but I know I was pretty young. I had heard kind of the voice of a little girl, or there would be times where I would hear my mom's voice, like calling me, like Ashley, from when I'm downstairs and she's upstairs calling me, but my mom wasn't home, or my mom didn't even call me, you know. So it was really weird. And I remember one time there's at a certain time of day, I don't know if this happens still anymore because I don't think I pay attention to it anymore, but at a certain time of day downstairs, right when you enter our house, me and my mom had actually seen, like, on the wall, little footprints that look like baby footprints climbing up the wall, which is really weird because our house was a new build. So it's not like, you know, there was a family here previously and, you know, they had their history here. But what I can only think of is that, in fact, our house is built like on some sort of burial site, or maybe somebody that was building our house had passed away. Like, we never really know, you know. And there was also like a period of time within my bedroom, and literally only within my bedroom, that my bedroom would get extremely cold. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a really kind of like chilly person. Like, I like the cold, but I don't like it for the simple fact of I get goosebumps easily. So in order to make my room a little bit more lively and a little bit more kind of warm, I would turn on a few candles in my room, and I would notice that it would flicker like this instead of just staying still. But there's no window in my room, so it's like, why is it flickering? I don't know if that's some sort of science. Like, honestly, I haven't really looked into that part, but I looked up, why is my candle flickering, you know? And it said that that's a way of a spirit communicating with you. And yeah, that kind of made me a little bit like wary. Anyways, so let me try to get back on track. So another few little things that have happened was that there's like a little period of time where I would find change just left in certain areas, like pennies or nickels, you know, just kind of left in my room. There was also a period of time where I would literally find little pebbles like the size of peas, literally just chilling in my room. Like, they were placed on top of my desk. They were placed on top of like my vanity area. Like, it's odd. And I have read that, you know, spirits tend to leave things behind to kind of let their person know that they are there. Oh my god, I'm forgetting something. Okay, back up. So typically I will leave my car keys in my purse, on my desk, or on my dresser. That morning, my car keys were, I believe they were on my dresser. I go downstairs, go to my car, and notice my windows are down. So I go to my parents and ask them, hey, did you use my car by any chance? Because my windows are down. Both of them said no. I was a little weirded out. My mom checks the camera footage and she sees that my car blinks. Okay, the lights blink. All 4 windows roll down at the same time, and then my car shuts off. My car wasn't on, but it like was blinking and then the windows went down, it blinked and then it stopped, which was really weird. And I don't know, you guys comment down below as well if that was like some sort of encounter or if that was like a malfunction to my car. I think that is all that I have leading up to this very most recent encounter that I've had. And it was actually when I was filming my Pack With Me video for my camping trip this past week or so. I was filming my intro of my video, and I will enter the clip so you guys can see. I was literally home alone filming my intro, and all of a sudden behind my bed on the opposite side of my room, something falls. It sounds like something falls, and you can see in the clip I literally look immediately to my left and a little bit freaked out, and then I kind of say that was scary and just resume to the video. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Remember to like and subscribe. That scared me. Remember to like and subscribe and to turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video. Let's get into it. And I just finished that little clip because I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna finish this clip and then go look what happened. Turn off the camera, go around, look, nothing fell, nothing was there, nobody was home. So that thumb literally came out of nowhere. And so I just proceed with my filming and I'm packing, and I ask you guys a question and I say, should I take this bag or should I take this bag? And there's a moment of silence. Then I will enter the clip as well, kind of with the audio linked to it so you can see the moment of silence and a little and then the moment of silence again after I ask the question. Should I? Let me see. Keep in mind nobody was home. So what the heck was that sound? I don't know, but you guys can tell me because like I said, I don't know what that sound was. And yeah, that was my most recent encounter. I'm kind of quoting it because I don't know what it is, but it's what I assume for it to be, you know. That's going to conclude today's video. Comment down below if you have ever had some sort of spiritual encounter, if you have had, you know, just any kind of moment where you thought something was in the room and you weren't the only person in that room, because I have felt that feeling so many times. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video. Bye!